How's it going, Isaac Plays it, and welcome to week 1 of the PGL. This is our first battle. We are up against Lax today, LaxLime with the City Seakings, and I'm very, very nervous about this. Because Lax is a very good battler and he has a very, very scary draft. And yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. Let's get our music. I think it's music 21 is Zinnia's theme. I think it's 21. So that's what we're going for because that's my favourite theme from Oras. As it is with a lot of people, I think. It's quite common actually. Yeah, you can tell that I'm nervous about this because I'm talking about random crap like music. But yeah, this is gonna be a fun battle. If you looked at the team builder yesterday, you will know what team we are bringing. But just in case, yeah. That's about what I expected to bring. Just in case you didn't, we have Heliolisk, Avalugg, Lipard, Celebi, Milotic, and Terrakion. Big threats there in that Mega Heracross. I don't like that. We can deal with the Snorlax. He's probably going to start with either Klefki or Uxie, I think. So I really want to lead with Lipard and get a Taunt off, so I think that's what I'm going to do. And then everything else can just come in after them. I think that's the best play. No Miss Magius, that's interesting. So Pursuit's kind of not as good now. It's not as good, but you know what? We'll rock out. We'll rock out. Oh my god, this is not good. He brought the Klefki and the Mega Heracross. Klefki, I've prepped for in spades. Mega Heracross, we need a lot of chip damage off on that. If we get a Source Dancer with Terrakion, I think we can kill, like Oko it, but otherwise we need rocks and all this sort of stuff. Lots and lots of chip damage. I think Terrakion does like 70% with Stone Edge. Heliolisk does 70% with Thunderbolt. Stuff like that. He sounded the Klefki. Awesome, sweet, perfect. So we're just going to go ahead and taunt this thing. It could stain and player off me. And that's not good if it does that. Because I'd very much like to T-Wave things. And he might do that because I'm physically offensive, and that's common. Bugger. You know what? No, I'm going to play it safe, and I'm just going to swap straight out into Celebi. Because I want Thunder Waves on stuff. On things and stuff. That's what I want. So you come on out, Celebi. Draining Kiss. Okay. So that was a good move on my part. Yeah, that's nothing. That is absolutely nothing. Good stuff. Good stuff, Celebi. Alright, so this is the perfect opportunity for us to get our rocks up. So that is exactly what I'm going to do, because I have no reason to go for anything else. I could HP Fire here, but it does something like 40%, I think. So that's not what we want at all. He might swap straight out into Heracross, and if he does, we have a slight problem there, because, like I say, nothing Okos it. I should have taken a picture of his team, bugger. You know what, I think I remember it. He goes for Spikes, that's fine, we have a Rapid Spinner. He has Klefki, Heracross, Heracross. He has Roserade, Snorlax, Manaphy, and he has something else, which I can't remember off the top of my head. He's probably going to just keep hazard stacking, so I can go for Hidden Power Fire here and get off some damage, which I think is a decent play to make. So that's what we're going to do. Klefki, Heracross, Roserade, Snorlax, Manaphy. What was his other one? It was in the top right hand corner. I don't remember. I don't remember. This is not good at all. But you know what? We'll rock out. We'll rock out. Come on, Lax. I'm so nervous. Help! 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 Look at Celebi. I love Celebi. Celebi's so good. So good. He's thinking about his move. He's thinking, do I want to set up a second layer of spikes? Is this thing going to defog me? Does Celebi get defog? I don't know. he's thinking, do I swap straight out into Heracross? Because that's a viable option. If he does, we get something like 40% off, I think. I think it's 40% for the Heracross. And that's if it's Mega. If it's not Mega, then we do even more. Which is dope as shit. So actually, that was the right move to make. Although, he wouldn't swap into Heracross because we're Psychic type. You know? So yeah. He goes out to this thing. And we're revealing the hidden power here, so he knows that's hidden power fire now. Which is not good. I want to... I have a feeling this thing is going to want to set up rocks. And if it sets up rocks, that's not good. But then it gets Will-O-Wisp. I can't, like, reliably go into Avalugg. Because of... the burn, and Avalugg has a nice offensive stat, so that's good. He's not going to try and paralyze me because I get Natural Cure, and he knows that. So the question is, what do I do? Do I just Giga Drain? Based on that damage, I don't think he's specially defensive. I don't think it at all. So I could Giga Drain here. It's stab. I reckon it'll do about half. Maybe a bit less. Or do I just swap out? He's gonna T-Wave, or he's gonna... You know what, we'll go out to Milotic. He's either gonna T-Wave, Willow, or set up his own rocks. So I got to Milotic here. If he's trying to status anything, this thing is what we want to be status, because we have Marvel Scale. But I think he's gonna go set up rocks here. Knockoff. Okay. That's interesting. He has one Steel type in Klefki. I could just Toxic here. My thing is, I don't think he's staying in. Because if he does, what can he do to us, you know? So I'm a little bit iffy on what to do here. Toxic is the safe play, that's for sure. Because Toxicing this thing would be lovely. I could Scald. He might set up rocks here, or he might U-turn. Okay. Right. If I were him, what would I do? It's a Milotic. He's not especially defensive. I'm going to Toxic. I'm not supremely high in special attack. That is what I thought he would do, which is good. Okay, this is good, but it presents a sort problem. It presents a sort of problem in getting Avalugg in here. But I think he's just going to U-turn next turn. So I'm going to go straight out into Avalugg, and then we can Rapid Spin. It's all hell and back, because he doesn't have a spin blocker, he doesn't have his mages, so Rapid Spin is good, it's niceness, it's very, very niceness. Okay, so this isn't too bad straight off the bat, but we've had like 3 turns, so what do I know? Okay, he's gonna... What's he gonna do? We're gonna take a shitload of damage here. We do have Recover, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, that's his hazard stacking. Trick Room! Perfect. We're slower than this thing, so we can just get a free Rapid Spin off. And yes, he's going to knock off our leftovers here, but that's fine. Because, well, I don't exactly want that... Wait, Trick Room, what? Oh, you sneaky bugger, because my entire draft is faster. Oh, you're an... Oh, you... bitch. I see what you're doing here. My entire team is faster. Well, it's a good job I didn't bring Swallow. It's a good job I didn't bring Swallow. Right, so he's probably going to Willow here. Or Knock Off. He's got a Rocky Helmet. Knock Off. That's fine. Next turn, because we're slower, we're just going to go straight up for Recover and get all of that health back. Because we can. Yeah. I don't know what he's going to do. He's probably going to swap out into... Ooh, I don't know. I want to say Heracross. Good thing about this Avalugg is that we can live any hit from Heracross, from a Mega Heracross at full HP. Which is good. Turns out Manaphy. Ah, bastard. Right. Okay, so the good thing about this, it's going to Tail Glow here. He has no reason not to Tail Glow, and I'm assuming this is the Tail Glow set. If he's timid, we speed tie with Celebi. Without the Trick Room, we automatically outspeed with Heliolisk, and I'm fairly certain we can come close to OHKOing it. So just residual damage is good. Let me see what I can do here. I would love to Thunder Wave you. I would love to Thunder Wave and then knock off you. Okay. At the same time, I'd love to have Bailey alive for that Uxie. So I'm not sure that's the best play in the world. Actually, you know what? I think it is. I think it is, because that's our only status move. It's Thunder Wave on this thing. He Tail Glows. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's fine. We still outspeed this thing, so we will get a Thunder Wave off, because even with Trick Room we get Prankster. So we're effectively sacking off our Lipid here. Speaking of, my cat is literally outside my window right now. Hey Furball, what are you doing? I'm not going to let her in because, you know, video recording and stuff. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get a Thunder Wave off here. It's the best play. He might predict it and go out into Roserade because that gets Natural Cure. If he does, that's not an issue. In fact, I would prefer that because, well, we get a Thunder Wave off on the Manaphy in this scenario. Otherwise, it's not got Tail Glow. So, that's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. My thing is, I don't know how much a Giga Drain will do from Celebi to this thing. I should calc that right now. I'm going to do that. Hopefully this doesn't come up. Okay. Damage, calc. Okay, we go for Thunder Waves. He's going to stay in either Scald or do what he wants. Celebi goes for Ice Beam. That's interesting. Was he predicting something to come in there? Versus some mana. He might have been predicting the Celebi to come in there. Right, so we have 252 into there. And we are... well, that doesn't matter. So Giga Drain does around... it does 60 to 70%. Okay. I don't think the Trick Room is wore off yet. So what I could do here is I could go out into my Milotic and just stall him out, which is an option. Energy Ball is a thing though, so yeah. He outspeeds everything now, even if he's paralysed, with the Trick Room up. And I don't know how many turns that has been up there for, so that's a bit of an issue. Oh god, I don't like this thing at all. Okay, I'm going to go out to Heliolisk here. Come on, Tomato, you can do it. And we are just going to straight up Thunderbolt, I think. Straight up Thunderbolt. Choice Specs Thunderbolt from Heliolisk. I had Trick Room in my mind. I don't know if it's one-off yet or not. That's my fault as a very bad battler. So let's hope that we're okay and we outspeed. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Good news is that we have his Uxie is toxic, so we don't actually need Lipid for it. It's nice, but we don't need it. And this thing is paralysed, so its speed is automatically crippled, and that makes it so much easier to hit. One of the things about Manaphy is that it has base 100 speeds, outspeeds a lot of things, and that's why it's OU. So it's good that it's paralysed. It's very good. that was a useful way of using Lipid, I think. Hopefully, we'll see. But what are you going to do, Lax? What are you going to do? He's definitely thinking about it. He takes his time about his moves, which is, you know, respectable. Because I don't. I sort of go in and I think about it for a second and go, yo, this is an option, let's go for it. Which is not good, which is why I'm not a very good battler, but, you know, it's whatever. Come on, Lax. He withdraws, okay. He doesn't have a ground type. Rose Raid. I should have hidden powered. I should have hidden powered. Or Volt Switch, that's what I should have done. But that's interesting. Okay. That does nice damage. Insane damage. Heliolisk. I have to calculate this because I don't know how much that did. It did about 50%. Was that a roll? Choice specs to a Rose Raid. No, that wasn't a roll. It did about 40%. That was a high roll. Okay, we can't stand against this thing. Times like this, I wish I had Hyper Voice. We go out straight into Celebi here. I'm assuming he has something for Celebi on this set. Probably Hidden Power Fire or something like that. Which is not good. But, you know, at this point there's not much that we can do. Sludge Bomb. How much does that do? Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't think a Hidden Power Fire will kill. I want this thing alive for Heal Bell, just in case that Terrakion gets hurt in some way. But I think I'm going to have to sack it off, so that I can get a clean switch into Rupture, and then just fire off close combats. I think that's what I have to do here. I really don't want to do that, but I think it might be what I have to do. I want Avalugg alive just in case for that Mega Heracross. Milotic. What do we need Milotic for? Not a lot, really. You know what? I'm going to sack off Milotic instead. I want Ultia alive just in case for Heal Bell. Just in case. He might Toxic Spikes here, which is not good. But I can't stand against this thing. I need Celebi alive. He goes for Sludge Bomb, that's fine. Is he Specs? He might well be. I'm going to go for Recover here because there's really no reason not to. And you know, on the off chance that we can stall this thing out. It's good. If it's not Specs, it's Leaf Storming here and it's killing me. That's guaranteed. But it outspeeds me. So, we'll see. I don't know how much that did. I think we're at 150. He is Specs. That tells me that he's Specs, which is great. That's amazing. That's fucking perfect. Yo, that's dope as shit. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So the Heracross comes in. Now, I'm fairly certain we're not living a hit from this thing. I'm fairly certain here. So we can Toxic here. I think that's the best play. Or we can Scold, going for the burn. He has no recovery on this thing. And we do outspeed it. That is a good point. We do outspeed this thing. Because we're base 81 speed and it's base 80. So, do we Scold or Toxic here? If we Scold, we risk the burn, which is dope as hell. If we Toxic... No, I think Scold, because either way we can just come in with Terrakion, and if we land the Stone Edge, we kill. Unless he's physically defensive. In which case, we're screwed. We're screwed if he's physically defensive. Okay. He outspeed? Oh, he's max speed. What am I talking about? Yeah. That's not good. We're dead. Bye-bye. Okay. I wish I kept Light alive for this thing. I really do. So what do we do here? That's a very good question. I don't want to sack off Heliolisk. What I might do is go out into Celebi, Hidden Power Fire it, and then come back into Heliolisk and Thunderbolt it. That looks to me like the best play. Because we can just get a little bit of damage off on him. And at that point, I think Heliolisk does an insane amount to a Mega Heracross. Mega Heracross. OU offensive, yeah, that'll do. Heliolisk, yeah. Thunderbolt does anywhere between 60 and 70%. So that's what we want. That is what we want. So I just have to Hidden Power Fire here. I'm sorry, Celebi, you did a very good job this battle. But you didn't do what you were intended to do, but you know, you did a decent job. He might actually swap out, predicting the Psychic. Which is neutral. But stab. He might swap out, predicting that. And if he does, he's going out to Celebi. No, into Klefki, sorry. In which case we get a Hidden Power Fire off. So yay. But I'm not going to win this battle. He withdraws. That's fine. That's good. Sends out Lax, which is Snorlax. So we're going to go for Hidden Power Fire here. I'm just thinking, how much does a Terrakion do to this thing? I spelled it wrong. Terrakion Life Orb versus a Snorlax. Let's say it's Curse. Close combat kills if he has +1 defense. It doesn't kill, but it does a lot of damage. Okay, if he belly drums here, we're in a bit of trouble. We're in a wee bit of trouble. Okay, alright. I'm trying to think about this logically. Terrakion is the best thing to come into this thing. Because we resist his stab. And our defenses aren't terrible either, so we should be able to live any hit. Come on, Rupture. Body Slam. Don't paralyze me. If you paralyze me, it's game. Good. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, if he's... Yeah, so we should kill with this close combat. Which is sweetness. Is he going to swap out here? Is he going to swap out here? Do I set up a Swords Dance? If I set up a Swords Dance, we're set for the entire game. Basically. Actually, that Rosary might be scarfed. Which is not good. I'm going to close combat. I'm going to close combat here. Because it's a safe play. If he swaps out into Roserade and he is scarfed, we should kill. If he's not scarfed, if he is scarfed and he lives it, we swap out. So yeah. The cat is still there, by the way. She's looking at me right now. She's thinking, let me in. I say no. I'm recording. Go away. He withdraws. I expect him to do that. Into Klefki. Okay, alright. This is going to hurt. That hurts. That hurts him a lot. Yeah, Life Orb, man. Shit. The Thunder Wave is imminent here. I can see it coming from a mile off, so I just swap straight out into Celebi again. Good thing about this is that we got a nice chunk of damage off against that thing. Which is what I like to see. So go on, do your little prankster T-Wave bull malarkey. If he tries to set up hazards again, that's fine. You know, we still have Avala kicking. So it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Oh man, this battle. It's not going too well right now. 6 and 4. 6 and 4. Bugger. You come on back, Rupture. We'll send out Celebi. Goes for Thunderwave like I thought he would. That's fine. That is absolutely gosh darn diddly fine. So what do we do now? There's a question for you. There's a question for you. If we stay in, he outspeeds and he kills us. If we swap out, what are we swapping out into? You know what I could have done? I could have swapped out into Tomato. That's what I should have done in the first place. I need to think about my moves more. Fuck. Okay, alright. He's got Draining Kiss, which means he's special, but his special attack... I dropped my stylus. His special attack isn't too terribly good, so I'm thinking we just go out into Titanic here. If he wants to hazard stack, he can go ahead. We'll spin them away. You know, it's. I think it's the good play here. Spikes, yeah. I thought he'd do that. I thought he would do that. So what's he have? He has Spikes, Thunder Wave, Disarming or Draining Kiss, and something else. If he has a Steel type move, it's fine. We're fine. I'm going to go ahead and just Rapid Spin here. I could Avalanche, but he's, you know, he's not going to stay in, I don't think. Flash Cannon. Oh, he does stay in, alright. I'm confident we can live that. Yeah, we can live that. Okay, that's not terrible, by any means. We don't have leftovers, that's the thing. I think that did about half. So say we predict that. I'm doing too much switching this battle. Fuck. Say we predict that, what do we go out into? I have no idea. I think we're just going to have to sack off Celebi here. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Because I wasn't thinking ahead and I didn't swap in Heliolisk on that T-Wave, which is what I should have done because, you know, Paralysis doesn't affect electric types. I'm stupid. So we're going to go ahead and sack off this here Celebi. Bye, buddy. You did great. You did fantandiddlyastic. Right. I have to calculate this. We could go straight back into... No, we can't go into Tracheon. Heliolisk. Choice specs. I don't like calcing in the middle of battles. It's a bit of a cheap tactic, but you know we're gonna have to. Thunderbolt doesn't kill, but I don't think anything that he can do to us will kill either. So we should be okay in this. We should be okay. And this is if he's specially defensive and not physical. But if he was physical, a neutral hit from a Terrakion, close combat, Life Orb, max attack, that would have done more than half. With only 91 defense and 57 HP, that would have done more than half. Which leads me to believe that he's a physically defensive Pokemon. Porkymoon. He's fast. Oh, he's... Thanks to what I'm talking about. I was about to say he's faster than me, what? Yeah. Well, that's a crit. I don't know if that mattered or not. I hope it didn't. Because otherwise I feel kind of bad. But, you know, we're 5-3 down right now, so... This isn't great anyway. But oh well, fuck it. I knew we weren't going to win this match. So I'm just trying my very hardest to get the best differential. Because I know we're not going to win it. Lax is too good of a battler. He's too good of a battler, and I didn't bring Volcarona this week. Which I could have done, and I know he was scared for... And that would have dealt with the Klefki and the Heracross. Which, you know, I kind of knew he was going to bring. I didn't prep particularly well for this, but you know what? It's a bit late now. So what are you going to go into here, buddy boy? Choice specs Heliolisk, man. Does work. Does work. So Heliolisk picks up a kill. Comes into Rose Raid. I think we kill this. I think we kill this. Anywhere between 35 and 42%. If we don't kill this, we have no switching. Leaf Storm is a guaranteed Oko. If he's -2, is it still an Oko? No, far from it. Far from it. So we could suck off Avalug here. But if he's Scarf, which I have a feeling he is, it's not going to matter. So I'm just going to have to stay in the Thunderbolt. And hope that we get a high roll, because there's fuck all we can do. He's Scarfed. That doesn't kill, which is interesting. We go for the Thunderbolt here. That would have killed, but he's Scarfed. Fuck did he do? We've just lost. We have just lost because I have to sack off this Heliolisk and then go into Avalug and hope that we can live the hit, which I'm not sure we can because we don't resist it. I have to sack off Heliolisk here. I can't do anything else. I literally can't do anything else. If we go into Terrakion, we die. If we go into Avalug, I'm not confident that we can take the hit, and we definitely can't live the second attack. We've just lost. It's going to be a 5-0. It's going to be a 5-0. I can't wait to see what Willow says about this. I can't wait. He's going to lay into me, bro. He's going to lay into me. Oh yeah, we're not living that. We're definitely not living that. I'm going to recover. I'm going to recover, and if we live it, we'll get all the HP back, but we're not going to live it. We're not going to live it. He withdraws! What? What? I mean, it doesn't matter. All he has to do is kill this thing and then come back in with the Rose Raid on Terrakion and he kills, but... What? What the balls? Okay. Okay. Well, I have to Avalanche. I have to Avalanche here. Goes for Rock Blast. Well, I knew that was KOing, so... Is it KOing? I don't think it is. It's not. Avalug, you tanky beast. Okay, alright. Well, we're about to get a lot of damage off on him. It's not going to kill, because he resists, because he's fighting type. Nice one, buddy. We'll go for recover in case he swaps out, but he's not going to swap out, because all he has to do is just Rock Blast. Deary me. Deary me. Why are you taking your time, buddy? You just need to Rock Blast and kill me. That's all you need to do. I wonder if a Quick Attack will kill from this range. Arm Thrust. Okay. I personally would have gone for the Bullet Seed, but you know what? More power to you, mate. So we've got to Rupture here, and... You know, we can kill this thing. I don't know if a close combat will kill. I don't really want to risk the Stone Edge here. Terrakion Life Orb versus a Mega Heracross. It's 37 to 44%, and I think he's sitting at a comfortable 42 right now. I'm going to Stone Edge. And hope we don't miss. Please don't miss. Por favor. Por favor. I mean, all he has to do is sack this thing off. I knew that was going to happen. He went for Rock Blast. I don't know why. I knew we were going to miss it. I knew we were going to miss it. I knew we were going to miss that. Why? Come on. Alright. We'll go for it again. Fuck it. That's horse crap. I hate Stone Edge so much. Stone Edge, Focus Blast. They never land. Thank you for wearing your fucking spectacles this time, Terrakion. Jesus Christ. I think that's going to kill us with the Life Orb recall, though. It doesn't. That's something that all he has to do is go into Rose Raid and outspeed us. Which he will do. Because he's base 10... whatever it is. 90. Base 90. Goes into Rose Raid, yeah. Yeah. Yep. So, you know what? I said to myself before this battle, I'll be happy with a 3-0. And it's a 4-0. It's a 4-0. Unless we outspeed by some magical fucking thing. That's such... oh my god, I hate that so much. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered in the long term that we missed the Stone Edge because he, like I say, he just had to come in with this thing. But like, that's so aggravating. That's so aggravating. And you know what? Looking at his team, Volcarona would have done crazy work. Volcarona deals with that Klefki, that Rose Raid, that Heracross, and the Manaphy if we get an energy Giga Drain off. Well, shit. I knew we were going to lose. I knew we were going to lose that. Because it's Lax. And Lax is insane, so... you know what, no hard feelings about it at all. Although I don't see why there would be. But yeah, GG to Lax. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to go and check out Lax's side as well. Because I am very curious to see what his mentality behind some of that stuff was. Like the arm thrust on the... have a look. At the end. I would have loved to have seen that. But yeah, that's all that I've got for you today, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to click that like button because it tells me that I'm doing a good job and that you guys want to see more. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. So thank you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. What a way to start off the season, man. GG.